Hello there, and welcome back into the bar for the next in this series of looking at how PMOs perform in moments of crisis. It's a great time to shine. Moments of crisis are when PMOs should come into their absolute element. It's the time when the business is on its knees worrying about a particular situation, economic, pandemic, whatever it might be, in the sector, whatever it might be. So there is never a better time for the PMO to really shine. And the thing I want to concentrate on today is the concept of, and I bang on about this a lot because I really feel strongly about it, but is the concept of keeping things simple. In moments of crisis, more than anything else, those are times when the organization, the last thing the organization and the leadership team need is overcomplicated reports, insights, etc. In some situations, for instance, you might need to recast the portfolio, and the leadership team might need very, very quickly, even overnight, pretty much, to determine which of the projects they're going to stop, which ones they're going to put on hold, and which of the new projects they're going to pull in to try and counter the situation with whatever the crisis might be. In that situation, the key is the more simple you can keep the information and the more credible the information is, the better the discussion is going to be, and therefore the decision making is going to be around that portfolio prioritization. So the sort of things that I'm talking about are giving a simple view of what does our resource profile look like? What is capacity versus demand looking like for particular roles? So this, for instance, is our business analyst role. I can see we've got a capacity issue. We need to do something about that, and we need to then look at the projects that are causing the issue. How important are they? Can we actually pull them back or not? I think the other thing is just presenting project information in bite-sized chunks. So, for instance, if I go into this, can be a PowerPoint, by the way. It doesn't have to be on our tool, our PPM tool. It can be on anything you like. But your executive summaries, for instance, keep them in bullets. There's no need to write long sentences, or it won't be digested. So also create a narrative that's sort of in line with what the business needs. So for instance, if you have a rag status and some sub rags, you might want your narrative not to be why is it amber, but more to be what are you doing to get it back to green, which is a far more positive and constructive narrative in most situations. Same with just thinking of where we can go. So keeping a high level plan easily digestible, but visibility of milestones that are slipping. So if they are slipping, let's make that really simple to see, because the baseline is held and the milestone starts drifting to the right, but that slippage is visible. Tracking when benefits are actually due, but in a format that's just simple to read, really easy, and maybe also grouping the key milestones into logical groups. So in this case, we've got delivery of milestones, we've got commercial milestones because there's commercial implications to this particular project. So yeah, just doing everything you can to keep both the information simple, and also probably for your delivery teams, keeping the input really simple. So for instance, we've got here a simple report. This is designed to be no more than 5 minutes once a week or once a month. And if you can do this on PowerPoint or in another tool, then that's great. But essentially just looking at, and again, same thing, forcing the right narrative. So these are the things that we've achieved this week. This is what's planned next week. And these are my escalations. Why do I need to put more than that in a report? That's a 2-minute report. Enable your project delivery community to have a good and easy user experience, because you're not asking for very much. You're asking for 5 minutes of their time. You're not asking them to create PowerPoints. You're not asking them to, fill out spreadsheets. You can take all of that away. And the more you can keep things simple for both your delivery teams and your leadership teams during a period of crisis, the more chance you've got of being a very, very popular PMO and being valued as a significant contributor to the success of the organization in times like that, volatile times. All the best.